Hello and welcome back to a brand new series of HoI4. It's once again in Kaiserreich and we are gonna play as the Germans. And primary reason for this, I've actually never played as Germany, like ever, in this mod. I haven't played this mod as a recording and never really got to it. And you know, when this mod popped up, everybody was playing Germany. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Major events. There we go. Right. So yeah, I never got the chance to do so. So before we start, I haven't really thought of a theme that I want to use. And usually I have like a theme that I want to do, like go fascist, go, you know, whatever. So I think I'm gonna be. The first episode is always going to be the preparation episode anyway. So I'm going to ask you guys, basically... That's the wrong button there. To... Yeah, well, decide, like, what do you want to see? Do you want to see a specific type of game or not? For example, you might be like, we... demand you try this, or we want you to try that, that kind of stuff. Right, I'm just gonna organize the army a little bit and then I'm gonna go into the rest of it. So let's see, we got some motorisiert infantry. These are actually not proper motorized divisions. And there we go. That means that this is all just guard and yep, there we go. Right, let's... Oh, that's not delete them. That's... Okay, so we need to take a look at divisions though. We've got the Mitteltrupper. These are just militias, which can go, because I don't like militias. Panzerdivisionen. These look good in their setup, so we're going to keep them. A lot of infantry. Now, first of all, we're going to switch you all to motorisiert. There we go. So the Cavalry Division can go, even though they have a tank with them, which is a little bit strange. Gebirgsjäger Marine Sturmdivision Auslandsfestungskommando. Don't really know what that does. We got our guards, which is just digging in. You have a tank. Regular infantry division. Alright, or an infantry division. I think I'm gonna deal with the Infanteriedivision mit Artillerie. So, cancel. That's not what I want to do. Mit Artillerie. Thank you very much. All of them has been switched out. And I'm going to keep one of them. It's actually got this one. No, that's not the one. Mit Panzerunterstützung. This one. And I'm going to just delete that one. I don't think I need it. There we go. Right. Got that set up. And this is going to be our standard field marshaled army, and I think the French are going to be our primary enemy, so yeah, Gerd von Rundstedt, willkommen. Right, then we need, this is all Panzer Mödel. We'll stick Mödel in there, and then we'll stick von Manstein at the motorized. There we go. Alright, that should be all our troops and divisions be assigned. Just don't know what kind of threat we are supposed to expect. So that's kind of the issue here. Right, I'm not running the Rotor 56 expanded industry because I for once didn't want to, you know, be able to just research freely without having to be forced to research specific things. Right, next up is, okay, none of this has been set up. Let's get infantry equipment, support equipment, motorized, and towed artillery. Let's start this all up at 5, and then probably need a little more support equipment anyway, so work like that. There we go, thank you. Free civilian factories, right. Alright, this is always the boring bit, I guess. We might have a fairly good civilian economy already. I'm not going to build in Belgium though, because that is Belgium. 3... We didn't lose the war, so we don't have as much of a troubled start that you normally do as Germany, quite clearly. There we go. Luxembourg is owned by us, good. That's already good. Right, we are fairly big right now. 3 here, 3 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 there, 3 here, 3 here, 2, still 3, 1 more, 2 here, 2, 3 here, and that is, I think, we're building in allies, okay, so, or in puppets, technically. Right, that's already half. Alright, then we need 1 here. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. Civilian's already done here. Civilian 1 more and 1 more. Right. Then for all the non-coastal provinces we can just dump in military factories. There we go. And right, and then the rest of it I just need to do a little bit of counting. 1 here, let's see, no, 1 naval, and naval priority on these provinces actually. There we go, 2 naval here, 2 naval there, and the rest of it is that. There we go. Oh, and that one still needs to go. Right, that's set up, easy peasy, but not entirely correct. Let's start with producing 2 at a time. Right. Let's start with producing some convoys, and then I want to take a look at some other stuff before we start doing that, which is basically reorganizing the entire fleet. Get to Weser Ems and rebase there and merge. There we go. We'll take a look at that later. Then there's the Air Force, which is also usually like a big bloody mess, and I want all of you to come towards this airfield here. That should be all of them, I think. Do I have any other aircraft? No, none of them are on my colony, so right, there's that. And right, so there's a lot of stuff in here and I don't know any of it, so I haven't looked at this. This is like always a good thing to go for, but is there a decision? So we got the, here is where we probably choose between democracies or occupational. 1 currency for Middle Europa. Final reforms here and there. And then there is like the Europarat and the Europa Commission. And this is probably like us controlling Europe. And this is probably slightly different. Everybody being more independent. So that is up to you guys in what we exactly are gonna do there. I wish I still could zoom this window a little more. So yeah, let me know what you want to see, and we're gonna play with that. So Europa Reparat will be like a democracy and trying to create a unified Europe through a faction where all countries are still independent, or a more puppeteering thing. Right, there we go. And for now, we're gonna just stick with state economy. There we go. Let's speed this up to speed 5 and we're off. Righty. You, Rundstedt, start training you. Is this Rundstedt? I have no idea. Profits from legalization cities and the assassination of Grinsky. Following the 1926 German intervention in China, the Treaty of Nanjing, signed November last year, foreign trade was left with the richest cities of the coast and the joint to the world powers owning interest in China. The independence of these blah 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 blah. Alright, so good, that's a good national spirit to have. Yeah, this is Rundstedt. I want you to train your troops for a while because I need the army experience and I want to get some upgrades done into you guys. Okay, we have a large navy. The Brits actually, yeah, they have a navy, okay. Right, a lot of battleships, battlecruisers, heavy cruisers. I'm gonna put... this is gonna be a terrible one. Okay, first of all, submarines. 20 is like the ideal size. Let's go and get to skill, and you have Wolfpack already, so it's probably going to be France that we're going to be intercepting upon, so there we go. Actually, we still got some ships. No, these are troops that are incoming, not ships. Yeah. No, we still got some troops incoming. Alright. And yeah, I have a habit of not defending my colonies. I know. I'm terrible. Merge. Constitution of German Kaiserreich. Oh boy. Federation 25 German States. Blah blah. Emperor, Bundestag, Reichstag. Okay, I'll believe that. Austria might be trouble. I don't know. Might be. I think that's the big question here. There we go. Set up some stuff here and there and random. Okay, I want to train some more Marines. 6 to be exact. Well, this is all low priority. There we go. I want to train some more infantry mit artillerie. I'm gonna rename these to regular infantry at some point. I need 25 of them, so let's train them in groups of 5 times 5. Location not set up, Saxon and you. And then we need some more training on you guys for motorized, and we'll train you. Boys, stay with me. Per 2, and that means we need. Let's train it per 1, 2, 1, 2. What is in this? There's a tank in there. Ugh, crap. I don't produce the tanks, so the light tank get in there. The Katzen. There we go. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. That's the trick. Well, we are lacking a little bit of oil. We can trade with the United States. And yeah. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Train one at a time, and then we need quite a few of them. 14, 15, there we go. Alright, that's all that set up. Okay, the final bits and bobs just arrived. I think that's all fleets, so we should be... Nope, we can still get some incoming. Okay, there's one, and the other one is following quite well behind it. So this one is like a big colony fleet. And the reason why I was doing this is because I like to set this up myself. So these submarines, okay, you can just... And click you out of it. Get you up to 30. It's kind of the maximum size I always run these. Right, don't need a commander here per se. So we're gonna split the carriers in 2 groups, like 3 per. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really boring organizational stuff that you're gonna start off with. Oh crap, and I kind of miscounted here. 3, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'm probably gonna use these as heavy cruisers, sort of. So there's 1 there. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, that went wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This menu is so fucked. Yeah, that is already 15. So 7 should remain. Oops. Bloody hell. 88. Okay. I'm sorry, this is always like the boring stuff, but 86. 48. It's really double selecting occasionally. 28. That's 1 too many. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. All. There we go. Right. Just gonna create fleets here for a second. Yep. Light cruiser. Destroyers. Destroyers. Oh crap, I missed the destroyer. Merge in. Right. Just ATL Fleet 1. Get a commander. You. Atlantic Patrol. Set up. Go. Okay, that's 1. Then I need... First of all, just split these off independently, please. Thank you. Okay, now I need a fleet of... Oh, this is just such a mess. Okay, you are gonna get involved with... I just need to switch them to a different port, otherwise I will never find them again. Oh god. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do this differently. Split. And how big are these now? These are 100 apiece, so... It's like this one. Split. Select the other one. Split. There we go. 4 fleets. Okay. Not gonna bother with it. ATL Fleet 2. Alright, you will patrol the area right here. Thank you very much. Go, thank you. And your port is, I don't know, not this one, because that would be a bit over. Hamburg, and we'll just, Hamburg is a shit port. Schleswig-Holstein, fine. And this one is gonna be Baltic. Baltic. Fleet 1. My brain's not functioning. Great. Patrol the Baltics and the thing before it. And what did you think? Ostpreußen seems like the biggest harbor we have there. Alright, leave. And then you two are gonna go towards the colony. So I want somebody around Africa, because I think we have a... Yeah, we have a large colony in Africa. You, African. What's the biggest port here? 1, 3. Large area to cover. And then we got some Asian fleet. That's gonna be... what's the biggest port here? 1 here. Shanghai is just an allied port, right? And let's take a look at the map. So that's the only port we actually have. Alright. Transfer yourself towards this port and you'll be based there as well. And you'll patrol the... Our interest is right there. Good. Black Monday, state of the economy, a lot of in stuff. We must protect our own peasants. Right, yeah. This is like the worst thing we can do. Close the banks temporarily, right? Requires military expansion. Okay, and this requires military expansion. Does this limit me? A little bit. Let's see, warfare is going to be important, so why don't we pick that up. Anglo and Afghani war, we'll have fun there, guys. Some stability downfall, not a big surprise. Alright, let's start building new fleets. Nice, I got 2 heavy cruisers. That means that you're obsolete. I was afraid that would be the case. Battle cruisers, battleships, flexible carriers, and battleships and carriers. Right, deploy. Oh, God knows where. Let's get you from Hanover, or Hamburg, technically, that's what the harbor is. Let's see, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Aircraft is focus on aerial superiority. That means we actually need to get some aircraft built as well. Let's see, carrier fighters and naval bombers, as well as we have an air fleet here. Let's see, these are tactical bombers, which I don't give a shit about, so go. The rest is just fighters. That is our entire air wing, except for what is stationed. Okay, we've actually got a couple of more. Go. Go. And you can also go. I don't care for much for bombing. That is that, and let's just put them in the list. Fighters and close air support. The carriers are more important right now. Let's put that down like this, and production is fine here. Fine here, fine here, fine here, and there we go. We don't need as many, so there we go. Right, that's that set up. And that sort of last manpower just went down the drain. Good. So what is our current law? We're at limited conscription, but why is it so low? Is it because the... I have no idea. Are we that large of an army? Stability, cities, how big is our army? Field of manpower. That's definitely not okay. Something just happened. Global population is down. Okay. Food from Middle Africa. Nice. 25 units of Deutsche Afrikaans support equipment is added to Farmers Register policy. Court has no rights in Middle African affairs. Is the worst one. An unusual case reached the highest court in the German state. Anti-colonial activist Jomo Kenyatta has brought a class action lawsuit against the former African stadthalter Wilhelm Solf. The case has become somewhat of an embarrassment. It has plaintiffs are veterans of the Great War. It cannot be easily dismissed. They claim that Solf's administration harmed them through policies of illegal land siege and even abductions and torture, all of them with Solf's knowledge and little legal basis. Quietly, the Foreign Office has explained to the government that such things are common and necessary in our colonial administration. This would probably lead into massive uprisings in the Central African region, but the court has no such things as meddle in state affairs. That's the worst that could happen. Probably a lot. Probably a very stupid thing. Yeah, gonna change that. I'm gonna go for a mechanized army. So the Friedrich Krupp monopoly, oder. So this is just infrastructure. That's not that interesting, to be honest. Pack 1. I think Mauser is just more efficient because it just gets me more research. Contracts with Mauser. Okay. Militarization of Olenta. Alright, you're no longer training, right? Yeah, you're no longer training. Good. So we actually have some, because of our winning of the war, we have a, yeah, minus 0.7%, only 25%, so okay. Syndicalists are making a movement, that's not good. So how long is this Black Monday gonna last? Because, alright, we can do it now, good. These are fairly short, a lot of them. Right, Black Monday is over. Let's start solving it. France shows its true face. We got manpower, immediately gets probably put into the troops that we've been training. No, it's just reinforcements. Alright, financial troubles in the colonies. Spare expenses only difficult. Tighten our belts, they have to find other sources of income. Well, we'll just bulldoze our way through it. Build out the Junker states. Okay, I'm gonna click declare war on Mongolia. Let's see. Civilian factories will be removed, so I'll probably just do that. Downfall stability. Yeah, we were in a disaster program, but okay. Treaty of Kabul. Increasing activity among the suffrage movement. Promise something, do nothing. Okay, so I would love to do this, but we're already in a lot of trouble, and I don't care for opinion with France, the United States. So we're gonna do the promise something, do nothing, because I don't want the hateful relation, but I don't want to pump up, you know, we're at minus 600. So, you know, there is a limit to what we can do here. Let's go for concentrated industry. We're a fairly large country. Alright, this is all very nice. And let's start getting... you know what? 1936. Let's get an Ocelot. We've got different tanks, actually. Donnerschlag, Donnerschlag 4. Kriegsengel. King Tiger, Tiger. VK 31. Leopard. Should keep an eye on this. The Arab Congress. The DECAP is declaring it bankruptcy. The Deutsche Kaiserliche Eisenbahn. Okay. Railway was established in the early 20th century and linked Addis Ababa to Jerusalem after serious German-backed expansion. Now mainly used to transport ore from the Congo Basin in Middle Africa to Djibouti because of the general economic downturn worldwide. Ore is no longer being purchased as rated once was, resulting in fewer transports. Not going to sell it, we're going to keep it. This is long-term investment. Yeah, this is politically difficult to do, but it's called long-term investments. The Arab Congress. Well, that's... Alright, so I need to take a look at this. So either we go this one, which will get us national unity, production efficiency, factory output, resources to market and construction speed, and we're going to approaching Poland. Poland will like me. Otherwise, we will sail Ceylon, and we get exactly the same one here. Grüner Plan. Oder... Oh wait, this is different too. So we got national unity 15%, national unity 50%, production efficiency 5 versus 10%, factory output 30% versus 10%. And this is more like more constructing better, which you have. Both will cost resources to market. This will piss off. And we're gonna sell on. Okay, we're gonna approach Poland. So I'm gonna go build out a Junker estate. We're gonna take the more difficult route, I think. On the, at least on the political power front, this is actually fairly hefty running. Yeah. We're gonna be out of a lot of stuff for a long time. Oh crap. Construction 1 is ready. I might be killing myself here, just, you know, so you know, I have no idea what I'm doing. As one should. Let's get the reinforce rate in there, even though we don't have anything to reinforce with. I probably should just delete this air wing for now. I actually don't mind. Merge the air wings, get them up to 200. Park them in Brussels, fly over southern Germany. You know what, if you're flying over southern Germany, you might as well fly over here because you actually reach. Eritrea revolts. Is that... Nope, that's not mine, that's just their own little thing here. Have fun there, gents. Offer Crete to the Greeks. Either. So. Okay, so Crete is this island here. It's currently. With our economy in shambles after Black Monarch, a colonial empire has been under fairly harsh scrutiny. Oh, that's Cyprus. This is Crete. What does Crete have? Nothing. It has no strategic value, and I just clicked it away, and I have no clue which one I just did. Okay, that's bad. I think I kept it. King of Poland gets when choosing the king. Germany interferes. The Polish election. Austrian Emperor gets meddling in the Polish election. Oh. Lithuanians has been proposed to reborn Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth to the Polish Regional Council. Thankfully, the council not only rejected the proposal but banned Meadows from the election. Many officials are calling for us to pressure the council to elect Friedrich Christian Wetten as the new king of Poland. Ensure the Poles do nothing upset our interests. What should we do? Well, we'll pressure the Poles to not, you know. We have the Polish elect a new king. Alright. I don't think they have the right one. And okay, well, Poland is tiny, but they exist. They don't like us because we elected the, yeah, they elected the wrong guy, holding core provinces. But we have some, you know, Polish friendliness incoming. Mechanical computing, thank you very much. There we go, and this is ahead of time. Good. Yeah, let's get mobile warfare in this up and running. Oh, that actually looks like this is there is a. Why is it so long? Victors of the Weltkrieg plus 50%. Yeah, right. We can't do that. That means we're gonna upgrade the artillery first. Right, needs a little bit of oil. Okay, that one oil is not gonna do the thing for me. Oh wow, we are in shambles. We are in shambles indeed. But we are trying to get ourselves through it. So, yeah, if you already made your decision, what is it going to be? Europarat or the Europa Commission? This one is going to be more expansions. In Puppet Mastery, this is one we're going to try to free and bring democracy to everybody, I guess. So, yeah. Okay, that's just a research. Oh, that's this one. Our political power. I think we could just go and start with this one first and just approach Poland, finish the Black Monday reforms and one currency from Middle Europa. And then we'll take the Chancellor of the radio. And I think by that time I might do some other stuff first. This has no real hurry because I still want to invest a lot here, a lot here. There's some stuff that I want to do here. Food from Middle Africa, thank you very much. Seems our factory production is also like shite right now. Alright, Ghana is the new president of the United States. This is United States of America. I might actually need to run a little while without any focus, just to get the political power back up and running. Radar, and I guess we'll just get some field hospitals and logistic companies. It is still 1936, you know, this is our first year in power. And yeah, I am taking the harsh road, because I try to recover the country as much as possible, but I'm really trying to think as much as I can of the late game into things that we need to keep an eye on. This monthly manpower growth is also fairly low, I think. What do we get? Monthly recruitable 1.26k. Yeah, we are in down the drain. Chevinemort. Thanks for initiative from the new colonial administration, those in Middle Africa are producing grain and can for the significant quantities, and often with relevant pressure on our domestic industry. Without the new colonial administration, this kind of benefit would be impossible. Alright. Farmers resist our policy. Hans von Schecht dies. August von Megason stops being a field marshal. Okay. You can now reform military command removed. August von Megason. Okay. Let's have. Okay, but he wasn't in power. Message from Austrian Emperor changed the they cancelled their non-aggression pact. Okay. Well, good luck with that, buddy. Okay, we're modern here. Could just get the better naval aircraft. There we go. National Stiglitz achieve Italian majority. Shit. Let's approach Poland though. So more syndicalists with... Oh, well, if you can't do it with fascism, why not try socialism? Interesting character. Brest logistic reparations. Alright. Quenched militarism. Yep. The American Civil War. And I sadly have no troops to actually send. Because I would have liked to stay friendly with the United States. Yesterday, the early afternoon, the Central Political Heinrich von Brandart gave an impression speech about the differences of the past and be laid aside in order to create a stronger European economic bloc that includes every nation with we have our differences. While not mentioning explicitly by name, it was obviously the most spoke to reconciling our smaller neighbor Poland. Our relation with Poland has been icy since the end of the Weltkrieg, and Polish nationalism has been a keen thorn in the Kaiser's side. Got some political power out of it, pretty good. Let's get the Black Monday reforms. I just want to get rid of this massive debuff that we're currently having. And yeah. Schlachtplan. Alright, that's what we currently have. Schlachtplan. Serbia crowns King Alexander II. Okay. Pretty good. Treaty, so... Abbasia has survived, right. Market liberals, 20%. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. Authoritarian Democrats. Aren't we Authoritarian Democrats? Yeah. Okay, this gives... Everything gives me political power except for if I'm gonna go social. I don't want to go social. Let's just keep it out there. But I guess it's up to you guys to choose. Are we gonna stay with Thorn Democrat or are we gonna go within the yeah, that one. Either a democracy or are we gonna influence Europe through our Kaiserreich? So is it gonna be democracy or control? I guess it's up to you guys to vote. I'll do a straw poll link in the description of the video, as well as pin it as the first comment of the new series. Vote with that, because that's a lot easier for me to count, and you know, otherwise I need to go start turfing the comments, which is a bitch to do. So vote for that in the straw poll link. Please do so. Thank you very much, and thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.